Sir, YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, podcast listeners all over the globe, God. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cap and Crown, episode 46. Let's see. Did Terry Cummings use the word 46?
I don't know. You got me stumped right now. I can't even think.
I feel like he did.
I think it was 40. I don't know about 44, 42. I don't know.
He's
He's 46.
Hmm.
He's will be ready. You got me doing research now.
Yeah. Got him stumped. Listen, man. Thank y'all, man, for joining us again. Like I said, for another episode. We talk all things NBA, whether it be new or old. So you guys are glad that you're here to join us for that. If you guys are new to the channel, into NBA conversations of all kinds, like I said, whether it be new, old, be debates, hot takes, news, whatever it is, guys, we definitely are here to talk about it. Simply hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Monday evening, Wednesday evening, and also too, everybody hit them likes for us tonight. Help us continue to build that algorithm to find more NBA fans like yourselves. Also, too, you guys can follow us on Cap and Crown Clips as we post the short condensed versions of the show over there on that channel. We're definitely working on some things for that channel also, too. So we definitely use your help to join us over there and also help us subscribing to that channel. All right, man. You ready to get to it?
I am, bro.
All right, man. We got to start off with a nice little segment of I was told.
I was told.
I was told.
I was told. I was told.
So check it out, man. JaVale McGee has some things to say, man. Let's see what he talking about.
The biggest misconception that I was dumb, I feel like a lot of people think I'm dumb or something. I didn't understand how strong the media was, and I didn't understand that people actually took it serious. That was when it messed me up. Out of this game, I did one bad play, but I had 15 and 6 blocks. But y'all didn't show none of that. People was like, oh, yeah, he's horrible. Why is he even in the league? Blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, oh, people really think I'm really bad. They don't really think I'm a good player. Like, kids coming up to me, Shaq the fool. I'm just like, that's funny. And then the NBA started getting behind it, too. They made a whole piece about it. And then what was, the really last straw for me is I think I might have blocked the shot, went coast to coast, and somebody, undercut me, and I missed the layup. I was just like, that was a blooper? I don't think that's blooper worthy. They had one episode where it was top 5 of me. And I was like, bro, I can be that clown you want me to be, but you're going to have to pay me clown money then. You're not about to pay me mediocre money and
disrespect me.
Disrespect me and down and push my career down the hill.
Well, King, you heard what JaVale McGee had to say, man. What's your thoughts on this, man?
Mr. 3-time champion himself, huh? JaVale McGee, I feel like he is associated with the Shaq the Fool, and they don't highlight any Shaq the Fool, but they don't highlight any. They don't highlight anything that he has brought to teams. Obviously, he's a 3-time champion, back-to-back champion. I think 3 times in maybe 5 years or something like that. So. Yeah, bro. He's always been a reliable guy. I feel like he kind of has underachieved a bit since he was back in Denver. Did he start in Denver or Washington at first? It was Denver first, right?
I started in
Washington. It was Washington first. Okay, yeah. Well, Washington. I'm sorry. And then
he played with John Wall.
Yeah, and then to Denver and all that. I thought JaVale McGee was gonna be nice, even when he should have won a dunk contest that year. I think was that Blake Griffin? Yeah, he should have won. maybe. But he yeah, I just always felt like he did get a little bit of the short end of the stick because of the Shaq thing. Shaq kind of bullied him, the Shaq's thing. I hope Shaq ready for that. I guess he don't care, but they haven't really got him for that bullying thing yet. But Shaq's definitely a big bully. But at the same time, JaVale McGee, he does have a highlight reel of doing some ridiculous things as far as trying to go coast to coast and throwing lobs, kind of like Tim Hardaway-ish over the backboard and that type of stuff. So it's a two-way street. But at the same time, like we always talk about, you should highlight and showcase players' abilities and all what they're able to do. So he shouldn't be the joke of the room. Like I say, he's a winning player at the end of the day. I mean, you can't get past 3 championships and a gold medal, right? So yeah, I kind of agree with him in a way, but like I say, I think it's more context to it for JaVale. It sucks that he is associated with like being a clown in the NBA, but at the same time, he did kind of underachieve.
It's kind of funny. He mentioned the media during his take. I don't know how many times we talked about it on this channel, the effects of the media and what they can do to the casual masses or just the masses in general, how they can sway their opinions either way.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I kind of like when, I know Shaq and the Fool is supposed to be entertainment and all that stuff. This is kind of one of the many things I've kind of complained about as far as what TNT has turned into as far as the inside the NBA and all that stuff. My main, like I always bring up, my favorite show of all time for NBA related stuff is Open Court, because I like the openness and the realness that them guys have on that show. Man, they pretty much it's a kind of a sense of education with that show. Even the guys like the Charles Barklers in the Shaq, they're not goofy on that show. They might have funny moments on there, but overall, it's a very serious show, right? They kind of teach you things of the NBA of yesteryears or whatever. So in the fact that JaVale McGee, man, I never really looked at JaVale McGee as like this big goofy guy. I know he had, like I said, he had the highlights and all that stuff, but I also saw some times where JaVale McGee looked good, and to the point that we talked about him possibly going to when the Mavs were looking for a center. We kind of wanted him on the team when he was available. We were glad they picked him up because of what he can bring to the team. Like you said, he's a champion, multiple time champion. The fact we seen what he did against Dallas, against Phoenix back in 2022. We saw what he did, and we was praising the Lord above, and they finally took him out the game because he was the reason why Phoenix was kind of hanging around because of JaVale McGee. We talked about that. So, like I said, with the fact that he'll have some blunders here and there, them highlighting it, that didn't help him out at all, man. The fact that they highlighted all his negatives and never really highlighted any of his positives or whatever, to the point that people sat around and think that he don't do anything positive. That's all he do is he's a big clown or whatever. But what was that?
No, I'm just saying facts.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I like I said, I hate that for the guy. Because that type of stigma can hurt you when it comes to negotiating for contracts and all that stuff, or negotiating, trying to get to a team or whatever. Because I listen, I talked about it. We talked about it when we was covering the Mavs. We talked about the fact that we wish he had got a little bit more playing time before he got sent off to Sacramento or whatever. We kind of wish that he did get a little bit more playing time. I'm not saying playing 25 minutes or nothing like that, but he can play somebody about 10 minutes a game, and I feel like he could have been a contributor within those 10 minutes or whatever, right? But a lot of his.
You don't think Jason Kidd? You don't think that adds on to it? Like I know the Shaq and Gafool and all, but like you said with Jason Kidd, what he did as far as playing him for a second, not playing him, giving no reason really, and just like stretch waving him or trading him and that type of things. You don't think that adds on as well to his
especially the fact that Jason Kidd is the one who went out and got him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so it's circumstances as well. Shaq adds on to it, but I guess kind of when you see the Shaq and the Fool on top of those moves and all, it kind of adds on to it, which isn't fair in a way. So yeah, you're right, bro.
Man, we kind of talked about it on Friday with the members. When we talked about guys like Jordan and them gonna be on NBC and all that stuff, and them being a little bit more insightful. We always talk about the fact that why don't the older generation, try to teach the younger generation, have somebody they can kind of look up to and can come to whenever they need questions or whatever on what they can, how did you become better at what you did? Like, what can I do to get better? And these guys are being more judgmental and whole lot more negative than guys like Shaq or whatever who claim that they're doing it to help them out. But that's not how you help people out. Like I don't. This is a different time and era. I'm not saying you baby the guys, but there's a better way of communicating to these guys to get them to understand what they need to do to be better players or whatever, bro. Like what I'm saying. So that's why I say like I'm disappointed on people like Shaq and them, man. Like I said, those are greats that you would think that because they were great, they would be able to pass something down to the next generation, and they're not doing that right now. So, and it's what they're known for. You're known for knocking dudes down or whatever and making the punchlines and stuff like that. So,
do you think Shaq is usually asked to do that, or you think that players don't act, or you think players don't ask Shaq, I should say, or you think players ask Shaq and then he says, no, I don't want to do it?
You want my opinion? They don't ask him because how you come off.
Okay.
You come stand out. Like if somebody was coming out standoffish, are you gonna conversate with him and talk to him, try to be different? No, I'm not gonna do that. No. That turns you off, right? And so that's why I said, like, I think because I know we had this talking, I think with Jeff or somebody was on the show with us. We talked about that, and about the people, like I said, the older generation passing down their knowledge and all that stuff. If I'm constantly hearing you bashing me, why would I be like, well, let me pick this phone up and call you real quick and ask you a question on what I need to do? Nah, bro, you killing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I want to do that? And then you sit there and be on these podcasts still crying about the younger folks killing y'all. Yeah. Because you're constantly bashing them. That's why. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, it's a like you said before, it's a two-way street, bro. It is. It's a two-way street. Everybody, overall need to do better. But in this case here, bro, a lot of this started because of what Shaq did. And he's one of the main culprits when it comes to you bashing the younger folks. And this is why the younger folks do and say some of the stuff they say towards the older generation. And you got to have guys like us defend y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Here's a question for you about Shaq, I guess, to prove your point. Who are Shaq's favorite players in the league right now? Younger players. Exactly.
There you go. No idea.
There you go.
He'll say like, "Oh, I like Jokic," but then you're killing Jokic.
Nah, the guy he talks about.
You say I like Luka, but then you kill Luka.
Yeah, the only guy he loves is Steph Curry. That's about it. Man,
I'm saying Steph Curry, that you got folks like Nick Wright putting him over him.
Yeah. So I mean, it's Shaq is a weird dude. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's weird because the way he looks at his legacy. So when you're not, I guess, an all-time great, Shaq will dump on you. You feel me? Like Shaq destroys you. Like, nah, bro. I guess it's tough love. He said that's the way his dad or stepdad treated him, as far as, you had to push him, saying, you're not good enough or whatever. And that's what made him even better. He said even when I think it was the story of Len Bias, after he passed and all, his dad whipped his butt because he said, you better not ever even do that and think about doing that, just to let you know. So that was the way he motivated Shaq. But Shaq don't realize that doesn't work for everyone else. And I mean, not saying it doesn't work for certain people, but it doesn't work for everyone. And when you're not an all-time great, Shaq will destroy you. That's part of the reason him and Dwight went at each other so hard. Because as far as
I was just thinking, I would think about Dwight.
Yeah, he didn't think Dwight, even though Dwight, I keep telling folks, Dwight is an all-time player. Dwight, when it was Kobe and LeBron, that number 3 person was that bronze medal was Dwight Howard. Like, people, that's ridiculous for people to forget that. But as far as that's him and Dwight. He'll treat you like you're a nobody or a stepchild when you aren't an all-time great. But once you become an all-time great, though, like Shaq has no problem putting you above him. I don't know what it is. Like, Shaq will back off of his legacy and say, I'm not that great, and put you ahead of him when you are an all-time great. But when you aren't, he'll just destroy you. So that's his process.
So what you saying? Let me ask you this. I'm not saying he better than him. I don't think he better than him. But would you say Jokic is an all-time great?
Yes, and that's why Shaq's starting to lighten up to him.
Yeah, I've heard Shaq kind of do backhanded compliments at the same time where he's complimenting the guy, right? Like oh yeah, he great, but he trash. Like, wait, what? That's
because he got a ring. Because he got a ring. Shaq always talks about that a ring that's a ring. He got to get. I don't think Shaq so if Jokic got another chip, I think he'd be done. I don't think Shaq would. I think Shaq would praise him all the time. Like, Shaq started off as not wanting to praise Joker, to now he praises him, but he still. I don't think he thinks he's like the best center ever. I think he still think he's a little overhyped. But if he wins another chip, I think then he'll start
I wonder
saying
if Shaq think guys like Charles Barkley is trash.
no, but at the same time, he thinks he didn't get the job done, as he
Well,
always
no,
said.
I mean, well, yeah, he does. But I mean, I wonder if his thoughts is if that's the way you're thinking about the guys who either got one ring or less. Do you think guys like Charles Barkley, the Stocktons of the world, Malones of the world, the Ewings of the world, all these guys are trash?
But I don't think he thinks they trash, but I don't think he thinks they're on the same level as the guys that got rings, though. I think Shaq does appreciate rings and says you gotta finish the job at some point. I agree with him on that. Like I say, it's just too much middle area, and folks are just graying lines and all as far as like I don't disagree with everything everybody says in the media. Like I agree with some of the things they do, but it's just they get carried away or whatever. Like Shaq gets carried away goofing around and all. Like Shaq's not dumb. I would want Shaq's opinion on stuff. I think Shaq's the best center of all time, in my opinion. You feel me? Like from what I've seen, I think in that period I love Shaq, so I would love his opinion. But I think, like I said, he got carried away as you talk about with that entertainment thing all the time. So now it just become a punchline with him and Charles or Shaq and a fool or making fun of somebody. I think that's kind of Shaq's role on the show now, which sucks because he gets carried away with it. But
And Shaq put too much of his feelings into his thoughts and stuff like that. That's why I don't really listen to Shaq too much, bro. When it comes to that type of stuff, like I said, I want somebody who can keep an open mind when they give their opinions on these players or whatever. Which is kind of why I want to hear what Jordan got to say. You know, because we've heard him when he played and after he played, how he kind of felt about certain players and stuff like that. So that's why I said I always want to hear people with open minds, not nobody who's closed minded, no matter what the situation is, right? Like that's why I kind of feel with Shaq. That's why I don't really. I mean, like I said, I look at you more as entertainment than I do somebody who's insightful. You know what I'm saying? So
he thinks like one way is the way to win the game, bro.
Yeah,
and that's that way. A lot of old folks think that way though. They see one way and they think that's the way to win the game and all that. So he makes fun of them. But like I said, at the same time though, bro, when Shaq was going at Joel Embiid, I was with him 100%. You feel me? Like I felt like that was the conversation you needed to have. So
but no, when like I said, with Shaq, I just don't like it. Like you just said a minute ago, I don't like it when you going overboard.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You taking it too personal or whatever. Like I said, when there's a difference between you just straight hating and you criticizing. There's a difference.
Facts.
Most times he does not criticize. It sounds like pure hate, especially how you're delivering it. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody in that situation, I don't care if it gotta be basketball, it'll be any aspect of life. It's the way sometimes how you deliver something to somebody. Because you can deliver something in a certain tone, and somebody can take like, hold on, bro, what's your problem? We need to go handle this, or what's up? You know, like sometimes you gotta.
I don't think he's changing, bro. I think he is.
No, he not.
He a product of his time because. So think about this.
And you want to know why he's not changing?
Because they don't give him to change. He getting paid to change. I mean, it stay the same. I'm sorry, not that change.
Yeah, he get paid to do that now. So
yeah, but
that's his stick now.
Shaq treats people the way he's treated. Like, bro, Shaq got all of this criticism from other folks. You feel me? Like we talk about it all the time. The top 50 list with Shaq, and they were the older players and all, the Wilt Chamberlains and all of us saying, who is this dude? He doesn't belong. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, all those guys, they were all questioning Shaq. So Shaq gives the same type of harsh treatment that he felt like the guys before him gave to him. But it's like the game evolves and people evolve and all that. So you got to change the way you talk to folks and all. He's just stuck on, you know, if I dealt with it, I'm the big fella. I dealt with this and all that stuff, and I manned up and became Shaq, who you see today. You need to become that as well. So I think that's kind of why him and Dwight Howard are cool now. You feel me? Like it's not really, people take it. Shaq is a big goofball, bro. Like Shaq this stuff that should catch hands. Like the stories of all the stuff he used to do, the people in the locker room and all that stuff. He bullies. He's a big bully. He's a big, like, goofy bully in a way. Like he's just a big dude, pause. So I think he takes advantage of being the biggest dude in the room, pause. So when he does that type of stuff, like I say, it's just the way he is. Dwight Howard now done. He's now a Hall of Fame type. He's a Hall of Fame player and all that now. So now Shaq can respect him because he went through the criticism of Shaq, all that stuff that Shaq went through and all that, got to the Hall of Fame. And now it's like, I respect you. Now you're a Hall of Fame and we're part of this fraternity together or whatever. So I've seen this enough with Shaq, bro. Shaq does the same thing over and over and over again, pause. But I don't know why he does it, but you have to understand what he's doing. And it's like, it's not even a hate. It's just what he does. He's Shaq. He feels like he's the big bad wolf, and he gets to say what he want to say. He's a big Oz or whatever. You feel me? In the land of Oz. So I don't know, bro, but that's the way Shaq is. That's what they paid Shaq for, like you say. And it's starting to get, abused or overused as far as what they're doing with them. But I don't know, bro. A lot of people like it as well. Like, their show gets views and gets awards and all that, like we say. So I don't know if they'll ever get rid of it until they stop doing that.
Yeah, we'll see how it's gonna be on ESPN.
Yeah. ESPN don't have an idea for him, but we'll see.
Be good, man. What was that brought to you by?
Shout out to Fanatics, bro. This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem them in your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get to this next topic here. As long as King don't do no cussing, we should be good, man. Let's go ahead and put that in the people's face. Check it out, man. Best individual performances in NBA history. All right. Now, King, I want to let you know right now. Spoiler alert: there is no Dwight Powell anything on here. Okay. I know you scrolled and trying to look and see if he was on there. He's not on here. All right?
Not that 100 game.
Yeah, not that 100. Was it 1-1-1 game? Yeah. We're not talking about that, bro. All right, we're not talking about that. That game was too great that they had to take it off the list. That's how great it was. All right, bro. Let's get to this list here, man. Let's run down them real quick. So check it out, man. You want to read this real quick, or you want to just get to the stats?
No, I can get to the stats, bro. Let's get to the people and names.
Yeah, man. Check it out, bro. You got Chris Paul, 2020, 0 turnover. He shot 50% from the field versus the Pelicans. This is back on in December of 2016 when the Clippers were flying high. Thanks to a quality of entire Lob City, the point guard, I don't know why they keep calling that, was there to assist DeAndre Jordan and a serial dunker, Blake Griffin. And that night against New Orleans, he decided not to miss anything, King. Said with 20 points and a reliable 50% shooting all season with 20 assists for his teammates who were good at whipping the net and equally excellent at helping their teammate avoid turnovers.
Yeah.
You remember this game?
Yeah. This is one of those point guard games, just in general. I remember this. I remember when he dropped the 0 turnovers. Chris Paul, one of the safest point guards of all time. That's not a bad thing. It's a gift and a curse at the same time, but that's stupid, though, to get 20 assists and 0 turnovers. That's why we talk about, like, Tyrese Halliburton and all the things he do. Mm-hmm. That's stupid.
He did it like 85 times, you know?
I don't know if he ever got 20 and 0. I don't think he has. That's dumb, bro, to get to 20 and 0.
Huh?
No, absolutely not. We've seen him do a bunch of 16, 17, like 0 and whatever like that, but to get to 20 assists and 0 turnovers, that's dumb.
That is dumb, bro. Speaking of dumb, look at this number here, King. You got Dwight Howard. He got you 32 and 30 versus the Nets. This is back in March of 2018. I don't know if you remember this game. Said last glimpse of a declining Howard before his incredible physical recovery in LA. Says during his season in Charlotte, he sometimes wore the mantle of Superman, and during the spring solstice, he bloomed the Hornets with. Oh, he did play for Hornets that time. Hornets with a monstrous performance, which is why it was crazy to me why they let him go. But anyway, commentators resurrected the old nickname Daily Double for the center who set the record for the most points scored in the game while grabbing 30 rebounds. King, 30. Americans love to create statistics.
Jeopardy still there?
RP Alex Trebek. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. All right. Dumb. Dwight Howard, bro. Another just game people don't recognize that he could do. When we talk about his ability, that he's a top 75 player that didn't get there. Luckily, he's a Hall of Fame guy. That was awesome that he's in the Hall of Fame. But yeah, this is Dwight Howard things, and I'd like to say that he did it in Charlotte.
This might have been the last, his last like
dominant game, like that top line game.
Like, well, just top line season in general, because he only played 1 year with Charlotte. This might have been the last of that Dwight Howard that we know, or that we knew, I should say, before he kind of started declining or whatever. He started being more of a backup center and all that stuff. So this might have been the last little hoorah, kind of what this article here said when he was with Charlotte. I remember when he went to Charlotte. I forgot how. Matter of fact, I seen some highlights where he was taking the ball like coast to coast and all that, taking dudes off the dribble, top of the key, everything when he was with Charlotte.
No direction in Charlotte, though, bro. You know that.
Of course, they're Charlotte, so
Charlotte Michael Jordan,
the GOAT. Mm-hmm. Kevin Love. Oh man, I do remember this, bro.
I do too.
31-31, no Reggie Miller, bro. He got you 31 points, 31 rebounds. On November 12th of 2010, he says when Kevin Love was a clean shaven without an NBA title and didn't look like the model he is now, he ruled the paint in Minneapolis. He said dreamed big, not realizing that maybe having only him wouldn't have been enough. Against the Knicks, he demonstrated territorial supremacy worthy of the best conquerors, grabbing 19 defensive and 12 offensive rebounds and scoring 31 points. It was the beginning of the season, and good Kevin, in his third year in the league, by the way, hinted that he was also among the big men, all while playing power forward, making a contribution to the other rim protector of the Wolves, practically null. He said this must have caught LBJ's attention a few years later. Well, yeah, because the dude was giving you a stupid number. When he averaging 20 and like 15 or something?
Yeah.
Fourth season or whatever in Minnesota, so that's about right. He was arguably the best power forward at that time in the league.
I ain't going that far.
I said arguably.
I ain't even going that far.
Argue.
I can't even argue that. Not when you can't get you. Not when
arguing.
I mean, I ain't never argue. I ain't gonna ever argue for a guy ain't make the playoffs.
Man, shots. Why are you throwing shots this
morning? Hey man, I love Kevin Love. I thought Kevin Love was, especially loving Dirk and all that. Like Kevin Love was a beast, bro. But he just Timberwolves was never like. I think this last year he was there was maybe the closest they got, like having a 42-40 record or something like that. Like so. I mean, wins matter, bro. I mean, they were good numbers. I thought Kevin Love may have been the next big thing. I will say that. I thought when he was playing, doing this stuff, I'm like, damn, Minnesota again with one of these players, man. They don't know what to do with them, but yeah, it was an awesome game though, bro. Kevin Love was a monster back in Minnesota, but he just didn't affect winning as much as I wanted him to. And that's partially due to his team and all that stuff too. But
you're talking about they have Rashard McCants, bro. You're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
So check this one out, man. You got the Joker, man. He gave you a 35, 12, 11, 0 turnovers on 100% field goal shooting, King, versus Suns. Yeah. Of course, the Suns.
That's dumb.
Says on October of 2018, you would notice that the 2018 was the solo year with the highest number of incredible performances. Thanks also to evolution of the game and the players who, although tall and perhaps a bit cumbersome, did not lack in any fundamental aspect. This is the case with the Joker. With Halloween around the corner, he decided to scare his opponents to death and played what is known as a perfect game. A monstrous triple-double with 0 turnovers, 100% from the field. Man, that's crazy. Standing an immaculate scoreboard at the end due to a free throw stopped by the rim.
So it wasn't perfect. He missed a free throw.
He missed a free throw, bro. That's crazy.
No, that's still awesome. But he had a better game better than that. That's not even on his list.
It might be.
No, it is on his list. It's 2 years ago, ain't it? I think it happened last year.
Oh, we talking about that? Okay.
Yeah, he got the highest scoring triple double game.
Oh, matter of fact, hold on.
The 61-pointer. I think it said 2 years ago.
Yes, this is 2 years ago for those because there's gonna be some stats on there that's not on there because it was 2 years ago. But
that one is dumb, and like you say, that 60-point triple double he got last year, I believe, a 61-point TD. So he got some dumb games, bro. That's a dumb game. No, that has 0 turnovers, 100% from the field, and a triple double. 35-point triple double too. He destroyed the Suns. Damn, Suns and four.
Shout out to Trey.
Shout out to Trey.
So next one up here, man, is Nate Thurman.
That's dumb,
man. It's this stupid right here. Check this out: 22, 14, 13, 12 blocks.
God,
he got you a quadruple. Let me say that again for the folks in podcast. He got you 22 points, 14 rebounds, 13 assists, 12 blocks against the Atlanta. Oh, I don't even know it was the Atlanta Hawks at the time. Oh, yeah, it's Atlanta Hawks against the Hawks. This is back in It's back in October of 1974. Quadruple double is considered a heresy to rank only 7th, especially when it's also the first one officially registered by the NBA. That's the first quadruple double, King. That's crazy. Thurman worked to humiliate the Hawks in front of the entire arena and fully utilized the 7-foot frame, giving the Bulls the win and making the 12 blocks he had on the opposing team a nightly dream. So why is it here? We achieved the feat in overtime, and in those years, Nate was one of the tallest players in the league, a point in his favor. But for statistics, it makes everything simpler.
Yeah, that's dumb. I know he had to ice up, son, after that game.
Bro, I want to read that one more time. 22 points, 14 rebounds, 13 assists, 12 blocks, bro.
That's stupid, bro. That's dumb.
Well, that's video game on rookie mode numbers.
I wonder if your boy Nurkic on there. But let's go. Keep going.
Okay, here we go. Next up, man. I remember this game, King.
Yeah, dude.
Skiles, man. 22 point, 30 assists versus the Nuggets. 30. I think I got an assist that game. I can't even remember. December of 90. He said, you may know Skiles thanks to the NBA 2K where his name appears in 2K's single game assist record stat, or because he have seen him sitting on the bench for the Bulls, the Suns, the Bucks, and the Magic in recent years. Approaching the new year with an embarrassing record for both Nuggets and the Magic, this was the game to entertain the audience. Orlando won 155-116 to Skiles in absolute grace. Recorded the all-time record, still unbeaten, by the way, of assists in a single game, but accompanied by a ladylike production of points. 22 to complete the work. There wasn't much defense in this game, and the two teams were really below average, but Skiles' 30 assists are a gem not to be missed. Yeah, I remember this game.
You think that record ever gets broken?
Bro, man, I don't know, King.
30, dumb, bro. That's
who got the Luka had 21.
Yeah,
I think Trae Young had 21.
Yeah, Russ obviously had 20 with 21.
We just saw Jokic had 20.
No, has Jokic had 20? No, Jokic. I don't think Jokic had 20.
Wait, what did Jokic have?
He had 11.
Oh, never mind. He had 13. My bad.
No, 11. That's Nate Thurman. He above him. He had 11 assists on that one.
Oh, okay.
But I think he probably had like in the high teens as far as assists. But I don't know if he's ever had 20. He might have knowing Joker.
Dang, I'm looking it up now. I gotta look it up.
Nah, keep going. Pause. Just keep going on the thing. I'll look it up. Keep reading.
Yeah. Go ahead. Here we go. Speaking of which, the guy we were just talking about a minute ago, Shaquille O'Neal. Got you 24, 28, 15 blocks, King. You ain't coming into the paint with this. Get it out of here. November 93.
Oh.
He said for those. He said no. Oh, what was I?
I was gonna say before you say that, I looked up Joker's career high in assists. It's 22. He achieved that. He achieved that March of this year, March 7th, 2025. Guess what his team was?
Who?
Phoenix Suns.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. March 7th, 2025. His career high 22 assists against.
So his greatest stats. His greatest stats is against the Phoenix Suns.
God, that's dumb. I forgot this game. Damn. I'm thinking about. Okay, so no. Because I think you forget about this game. So you see that game we got for Joker, and I told you he had the 61 point triple double last year, right? Mm-hmm. Remember that game right there against Phoenix? He had 30, 20, and 20. God.
Oh,
yo, this dude. Oh my goodness. We're gonna look at some of these stat lines later on with Joker. Like, bro, he had 30, 20, and 20. 61 point triple double last year and all.
That might not even be on this list though.
No, they're not. They're not because 2 years ago, neither one of those games. But go ahead. I'm sorry about Shaq. That's the second year sophomore Shaq right here. We talking about.
Yeah, 93 year. That's beginning of the season. Dang.
Yeah.
He says, Shaq got you 24-28 with 15 blocks versus the Nets. For those who don't know, Shaq was drafted in 92. So the game was played at the beginning of his second year in the NBA, what I just said. So here's the sophomore who starts to show signs of his dominance in the game played in New Jersey near his birthplace. Although the Magic will only finish ahead by 2 points, O'Neal clears any living form from the court, shooting over 60%, going to the free throw line only once, King, and missed it. That's crazy. Heaven forbid. He says, terrifying data is in defense with 28 rebounds and 15 blocks, coming close to Elmore Smith's record of 17. Dang, somebody got 17 blocks in a game. That's crazy. He said he played an okay game. That was his only 2020-10 game of his career. That's crazy. Yep, that was second season right there, man. You starting to kind of figure it out.
Dude already had figured out. First day in the league.
All right, man. Let's see what we got next up in here, man. Check this out. Your boy, James Harden, got you 60, 10, and 11 versus the Magic. He got this in January of 2018. The Beard was accosted us a high scoring game, but some blame him for being too selfish, that he'll never be a winner, taking 30 to 40 isolation shots over various inept entirely deserved. I think I read that wrong, but I can barely see that. It says, firstly, because players like Kobe and Jordan base their careers on the ISO game, taking incredible amounts of shots, then the fact not to be underestimated, unlike the aforementioned legends, James Harden is an incredible passer. Not that Brian or MJ couldn't pass it. They just did. Disrespect. So on January night, with 60 points in the double digits in rebounds and assists, he recorded the triple-double with the most points scored. Literally eating up the Orlando defense so much so that some joker on the Magic's Wikipedia page put James Harden in the owner's section. You remember this game?
I do. I remember it. It was dumb when it happened. It's when he was on his run. James Harden being that dude, and he was triple-double guy and doing a little bit of everything. Yeah, I mean, he destroyed them dudes, bro. I think that was one of the years where James was averaged like 35 or 34 or something.
Something like that. This is when Charles Barkley said he's better than Jordan and Kobe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that already. Yeah. But yeah. Let's see what we got next, man. Got another one on quadruple doubles. I know you remember this one. Yeah, David Robinson got you 34, 10, 10, and 10 blocks. Okay. 34, 10, 10, and 10 versus the Pistons. This is back in 94. This might have been around Isaiah's last year.
Yeah, this the last triple. This the last quadruple double as well, I believe. Right?
I wonder if Hakeem had got one.
I thought Hakeem had his before Dave Robinson. I think Hakeem had his in the 80s.
Okay, I can't remember.
I think
Uh,
maybe.
but he says a well-deserved spotlight for the Admiral. And if any other quadruple double isn't at the top, then there must have been something even more incredible indeed. You'll soon agree with the choice. David Robinson followed the Spurs path set by Alvin Robinson and achieved the quadruple double with the most points in NBA history with 34 and a dominant performance on both ends of the court. He crushed the Detroit team. Despite his incredible performance, he had to wait until the next season for the MVP title. Dang, I thought he had to. Oh, wait. I don't know. I thought he got it that year. I thought that was the year he got it. Okay, but and the arrival of the young man from the remote American islands for the NBA title. You talking about Tim Duncan? The Admiral brought the Pistons, his team, and the entire league in line.
Yeah.
Bro, I thought I could have sworn that was the year he got the no,
the year he
scored the year he scored 70s when he got the MVP.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Okay. Listen. David Robinson, one of them players I think a lot of people don't talk about.
Playoffs.
I think.
Same, just like the guy above him. He wanted them playoff underachievers that go down in the playoffs.
He got 2 rings though.
There you go. Hold on. Is this no? This ain't the game.
Nah. I thought it was too.
I thought it was. I thought it was the 80s. When I say no, damn that. Oh God, bro. Jeez.
Man, okay, here we go. My favorite center of all time, Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. Got you 38, 17, 6 assists, 7 steals, 12 blocks. Bro, he could have got you what's 5? I know the quadruple double is 4. What's 5?
A quintuple or whatever.
Quintuple double or whatever.
Yeah.
Bro, he could have got you that, bro. This is crazy. So he got this back in 87, man. March 10th of 87. So the dream, because it was a dream to watch him play, and perhaps also because he dreamt of being able to stop him. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So with the dream shake, he said he could literally send you to the bar, and it was impossible to guard him. He said the biggest regret was never seeing a Jordan versus Hakeem Olajuwon matchup in the finals. Yeah. March is Hakeem's lucky month. During the 3rd month of the year in 87, he recorded the most prolific performance in NBA history, King. A statistical term is a 5x6 game, a 5x6 game, achieved only by him and Andre Karolinko. Okay. He says, but what stands out the most is that Olajuwon could have finished the game with there it is, King. What is it? Quintuple double. Damn, that would have been crazy, bro. Showing what an extraordinary player he was. 3 years later, the Dream recorded his first quadruple double. Okay, so it was 90.
90. That's why I thought Dave Robinson was afterwards.
Okay.
Hold up. What are we missing though? 30 points, rebounds, assists, steals,
and
blocks. Something else missing, right?
No, points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks.
So it's usually 5x5, right? They usually 5x5.
Yeah, I thought it was 5x5, but I mean,
so are they saying he got 5 and 6 categories? Or they said he got 6 and 5. I don't know, bro. I never seen it, bro. Like 5x6. That's how.
I guess now you say that. I never heard of 5x6.
That's what I'm saying. 5, 6 times. So what would be the 6? What category am I missing? Points, rebounds, assists. Steals,
maybe 5 categories. He got over 6.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that.
But that's.
It would usually be 6. I would think it would be 6x5, right? I don't know.
Yeah, 6x5. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I'm used to seeing the 5x5. I don't know which one is which.
Yeah, usually 5x5. That's what Karolinko was known for, the 5x5 game. Like I said, Nurkic got a 5x5 game. That's crazy. Nurkic got one. Go ahead, keep going, bro.
I just feel like y'all were throwing shots at Nurkic.
Bro, that's all he known for. If I'd have told you that he got one of the guys got a 5x5, you would not say Nurkic, but Nurkic did it.
So you saying so now we know what he does?
Hey, He had like a 30-point 5x5, bro. Like I don't know why. For some reason, that's what he gonna tell his grandkids one day. That one story, bro. Daddy was in the league.
That one story.
Yep. Good.
Let's see. Let's see what we got next up here, man.
Shout out to Nipsey.
Man, check this out right here, man. Russell Westbrook got you 20-21 versus the Lakers. I remember this game. And he got this. Is this when Kobe passed?
This when Nipsey passed.
R.I.P.
Yep.
Shout out to Martin.
Yeah.
Oh, so at Nipsey.
Nipsey,
it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
Nipsey. Dang. Okay. Well, that Nipsey, other Nipsey died passed too, but
yeah. He's talking 2020. But that's Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah. Dang. Okay. Says he got this back in April of 2019. Gold medal goes to someone who has been labeled for years as a stat patter, selfish, and a ball hog, and had a lot of nonsense, especially for someone who finished 2 consecutive seasons with a triple-double average, also achieved double digits in the assists category. This date was touching and special moment for our Russ, who played the entire game like a bull, being shown the red cloth. It had been since Wilt Chamberlain that a player put up numbers like 20, and 21, but Wilt was over 7 feet tall and played almost alone, making these types of games easy. Westbrook is an NBA all-time triple-double leader, achieved in 2019 against LeBron James' Lakers, although the King, injured, did not take part in the match. 2 nights after the murder of his friend and rapper Nipsey Hussle, dedicated this game to him. RWO played a game not without Russell Westbrook played a game not without errors, and the opponents were the Lakers B team. But no one can deny that he showed the entire world that the MVP 2 seasons prior was not just a result of triple doubles and statistics, but of an undisputed dominance of the courts.
Russ, bro. Russ gets slept on. I think they're gonna like his career better when he retire.
Yeah. Because I think he's getting underappreciated more and more as time goes on. So
yeah, he's like I don't want to say I don't want to go this far. Give the NFL analogy like Russell Wilson. The longer he plays, it kind of hurts his legacy. Like it's like you forget about what he did already and all that, what he was a part of. But yeah, once he retires, I think it'll help Russell Westbrook's legacy because Russell used to had some dumb games as well, bro. You call it stat pad and you call it whatever. I don't see a whole bunch of people in NBA history doing what he did. And there's been a bunch of people on bad teams and all that stuff, bro.
He mentioned that before. If that's the case, then why nobody else doing it?
Yeah, why everybody else doing it? Ain't that we thought a lot of folks thought LeBron James was gonna be the next one that could average a triple-double. That's what everybody always would say. LeBron. And LeBron never got there. Never got close to it even really. I mean, he got close, I guess, 2 assists away and 2 rebounds. You want to call it like that or whatever. But Russ was basically doing it every year. That's energy, bro. I don't care how the hell you doing. Like to average a triple-double. You know how much energy this guy got?
He ain't playing stupid minutes. He ain't playing like
energy this guy has.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so shout out to Russ.
That's why guys like Iverson liked him, man, because he's monitoring him.
Hold up, bro. Before you read this, look who it's against again. Hold on, I thought Luka was their daddy. They like tag teaming, bro. Pause. Jeez.
So for the people at home who listen to it on podcast, the Joker had another monster game against the Suns. He got you 41, 15, and 15. A stupid triple-double. Says during the last NBA Christmas Day, Jokic managed to collect a triple-double with an impressive 41, 15, and 15 in the game between the Denver Nuggets and the Phoenix Suns. He says a performance that rightfully entered the basketball books as no one had ever recorded similar numbers on Christmas Day. This was back in 2022.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. At one point, I had to sit down and actually like study Joker games, bro, because I ain't been the biggest Joker fan. and like study these statistic games. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie to you, these numbers dumb, bro. Some of these numbers, he putting up 1960s numbers. You feel me?
To me, we're very lucky he don't play the Suns 82 times a year.
Hell yeah, bro. He be putting up against the Suns them 60s numbers, them Wilt Chamberlains and Elgin Baylors and all them dudes. Like the way they used to put up them numbers. That's dumb. 41, 15, and 15.
It's crazy, bro. Check this out, man. What's that guy?
Who's that guy?
I have no idea. We can't talk about him. Luka Doncic, 60 points, 21 rebounds, 10 assists versus the Knicks. This is back in 2023. Meanwhile, Luka Doncic achieved the feat of recording a legendary triple-double of 60 points, 21 rebounds, 10 assists in a victory of the Dallas Mavericks at the Madison Square Garden against the New York Knicks. Actually, I wasn't at Madison Square Garden. I was here.
Mm-hmm.
Against the New York Knicks. Scary numbers for a 23-year-old player turning 24 a few weeks later. Furthermore, Luka is the only player in NBA history to score at least 210 points, 50 rebounds, and 50 assists in 5 games, thanks to a series of monstrous performances, maintaining an average of 45, 11, and 10.
You round up to 46, actually.
I'm sorry. My bad. 46 like the episode we had today.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I remember that game.
That's dumb, bro. They say in a 5-game stretch. Think about that. Go back up to Joker. You said Joker for a game against the Phoenix Suns gave you 41, 15, and 15, right? Now scroll back down. It said about Luka. It said over a 5-game stretch, Luka averaged 46, 11, and 10, bro. That defense wins championships. I always remember that. Which game is better, 73 or 60?
Man, the 60 was more entertaining because of what they had to overcome. But that 73, that was. I just remember watching that game. Like, this dude cannot miss, man. Like we witnessed something that we've never seen before.
And he had double-digit rebounds and almost had the triple-double.
Almost had a triple-double. Yeah,
and he shot 75%. That's the crazy part. Luka got you 73 shooting 75%, bro. Bro, that's unheard of. That's crazy. Like, wow. Like, how do you shoot 75% on getting 73 points? Like, that might be the most dominant performance ever, like in modern history. I think it is, actually. I think it is the most dominant offensive game, other than like Wilt Chamberlain. I think it's more dominant than Kobe. Like, bro, he shot 75%. That mean that was easy. He played with the guys and got you 73. Yeah. That's what that says when you shot 75%. So, but that 60, 20, and 10 game was dumb, though. As far as the statistic all around, that's the best triple-double of all time.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Wait, hold on. Did you say Jokic got you 60, 20, and 20?
61, 10, and 10.
Oh, 10 and 10. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't get you to 20 and 10. He got the highest scoring triple-double. He got 61, but he lost, though. He lost in that game.
What'd you say? Was that L where you used?
I said he lost in that game.
What? No.
You know, this guy never lost when he hit 50 points.
You said LeVar Ball never lost. Check it out, man. We got, oh, man, this is stupid. Look at Giannis over here, man. Giannis got you 22, 13, 10 assists, but it's the kicker right here, King. He shot 100% from the field. This man didn't miss a shot. So back in March of 2023, for some players, registering a triple-double in modern day NBA has become almost expected, but Giannis' performance against the Raptors could not go unmentioned in this special article. The Buckstar closed out his game on March 20th, 2023 with 22 points, 13 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 blocks, and a stunning 9 for 9 from the field, 8 from 8 from 2 range, and 1 for 1 from 3. The performance was slightly tainted by 3 turnovers and 3 for 7 from the free throw line, but impossible not to be including it among the great performances in NBA history.
The free throw was trash, but damn, 3 turnovers? They feel like that's bad with 10 assists? I don't think that's that horrible. But
You know how ratios work.
Yeah, this a phony on this game though. I had to say in that Joker game when he shot 100% and all. This phony. They just wanted to include it on the list, but I guess because he shot 100%. But
I would just about to say probably he shot 100%.
Yeah, but Joker shot 100%. I think got you more and all that. So, yeah, we already talked about Giannis. I think Giannis got underrated just in general. Giannis and Eurobasket. Giannis look good, bro. Pause. Like Giannis, the turnaround jump shot, like he over the shoulder with the turn. I'm saying, oh, Giannis, but I get worried for Giannis, as we say, because a little off topic, because of the situation and the team around him, with him having to go out there and show off this year. Like, I think he just save it, keep it in the tank, keep the bullets in the chamber or whatever, bro. However you want to do it, and just wait for next year or a different squad or whatever. But I wouldn't go out there and give him my all Giannis for this, man. I know Giannis, so probably is going to try to, though, knowing him. But yeah.
But yeah, man, them just a few of the best individual performances in NBA history, man.
They didn't have Mike on there, did they?
No, I didn't have Mike on there. Trying to think, one of those 73 games. Matter of fact, I don't think. Oh yeah, they had Nate Thurman on there, so I guess.
The 69-point game not on there.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah. Maybe these are all wins. No, well, Jordan won that one though.
Yeah, he won
that one in overtime against Cleveland.
Yeah, he didn't win a 63 one in the playoffs.
Yeah, he lost the playoff one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't know either, bro. I think he shot like over 60% in that game too.
Hell yeah, he did Michael Jordan things. That's usually considered. That's one of the Mount Rushmore games. Usually, most people.
He got to 69-18, and I think it was like 8 or something like that.
Yeah,
like 60% shooting or whatever.
Mm-hmm. What
like 3 steals?
I think he had 4.
Oh, 4 is my bad.
You're right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right, bro.
Yeah, like what, like 2 blocks or something like that? Yeah, stupid numbers, bro.
That's one of those games he really could have had at 5-5. It's one of those. Mike dumb, bro. Never mind. I don't want to get in that conversation. He don't need to even explain no more. They don't understand, man.
But yeah, man. Let's go ahead and show some love to Playback.
Thank you to our friends over at Playback for this segment. Pause. If you're tired of the national media and the annoying ways they sometimes cover sports and other events, give the Glow Sun Production channel on Playback a try. We cover new and old school basketball, wrestling, and geek culture. And just recently, we've added boxing, mixed martial arts, anime, and even video gaming. So if you have time in your busy day, give our channel on Playback a look and check out some of our replays while you're at it. Another special shout out to our favorite at Playback. Back to the show.
Yes, sir, man. All right, let's get to these questions and comments.
Sponsored by True Classic.
The most interesting customer came into True Classic today. A young man came in right when the doors opened and said he had a job interview in just 30 minutes. The challenge, or so he thought, he had about $150 to work with. Now in most places, that's a fancy shirt, maybe some nice socks. But at True Classic, when you add more, you save more. So not only did I set him up with a pair of our 4-way stretch chinos, not only did I set him up with one of our white button-down shirts, I even helped him complete the look with one of our coach's jackets. All for just $130. So he found his fit, looked great for his interview, and I'm pretty sure he got the job too. That's true value.
Right.
King, what we got, man?
Yes, sir. Shout out DDP. Daniel Berry in the house. Make sure to follow his channel for all highlights. Daniel Berry says, happy Monday. Hello, everyone. What up, Daniel Berry?
Yeah, he had live earlier.
Yeah, I saw he be having lives a lot recently. I had one for the Ravens and all yesterday. I don't watch football, Daniel Berry, anymore, but do your thing, bro. Big J's a Glow Yard member. He says, according to Hollinger, shout out to Hollinger, man. He's still there at ESPN. Kevin Love had the highest rating of all power forwards in the 2010-2011 season, above Durant, Dirk, Powell, and Zebo. Yeah, I mean, Kevin Love was a beast. He was efficient. He gave you 20-something with damn near 15 rebounds, like Ralph said. As far as just numbers, he's one of those numbers that look good. Just look at his individual numbers is awesome. But my thing was always you gotta show some type of team success. Like, that's just my thing. I know team success is team success, but it's only 5 players on the floor, and I think you should, impact winning enough where you should see the playoffs. You feel me? Like, bro, get to the playoffs. That's how I feel. and we had never seen Kevin Love in the playoffs outside of Cleveland in the beginning. Yeah, so it is what it is. And Zashawn, shout out to him rejoining us, says, this is a fire podcast. I'm glad I discovered it. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
And that's it, bro.
But yeah, man. Great show. Yeah, great show. Listen, we definitely appreciate everybody, man. Like I said, rocking with your boys for another episode. We will be back here on Wednesday, y'all. So if you could do us a favor, you're new to the channel, go ahead and do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Join us here on every Monday and Wednesday. Like I said, we have a show this coming Wednesday, so you guys can join us for that. Also, too, man, follow us on our other channel, Cap and Crown Clips, where we're going to post some new and hopefully exciting clips over there on that channel for you guys. So you guys can follow us over there. Help us build that channel up. Also, follow us over on Cap and Crown. Follow us as a member of the channel. I'm sorry. Hit that join button next to the subscribe button right there, guys. You can join us here every Friday morning, man. We have members only shows every Friday morning with the members of the channel. They join us here on the stage, and we just get to conversating about the NBA and whatever topics that are going on at that time. Also, too, follow me on my other channel, Cuz We Geeked, where we talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. We got a show tomorrow evening. Shout out to Big J in the comment section. Shout out to BA and Cuz. So we'll have a show tomorrow. I don't know what news is out right now. Nothing really out right now. I guess people just kind of recapping what the DC's plans are here over the next couple years or whatever. So we'll probably talk about that tomorrow, but we'll see. But just follow us over there, man. If y'all into Marvel, DC, Star Wars, all that stuff, that's what we do over there.
My turn.
Yes, sir.
Oh, usually you give me a little intro, but yeah, share more, guys. If you could help us get to our goal of 5K over here on Cap and Crown, help pass the message along so we can get more followers like Zashawn to join us over here, hear about these interesting conversations. Also follow me, BA, Queen, Travis and Devin sometimes on We Talk Combat. We talk all things combat, sports, and entertainment. We had a show yesterday, an awesome show talking about AJ Lee's return and all. We'll have another show this upcoming Sunday as well, around 3 p.m. We also, if you don't know already, follow us for Discord and Playback in the descriptions we have. We show wrestling events on both of those. We'll have this Friday, the show? Worlds Collide between AAA and WWE. That'll be shown this Friday at 10 p.m. After we show SmackDown in Discord. So join us on Discord for SmackDown. Join us on Playback for Worlds Collide. And then we show every WWE event basically between Discord and Playback. So follow us over there. But other than that, appreciate everybody as always. And we'll see y'all again Wednesday.
Yes, sir. So like I said, guys, do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Hit them likes, everybody. That'll be much appreciated. We will catch you guys here on Wednesday. Same cap time, same crown channel.
No cap.
Cap and Crown. Luke got the best stats.